Jack Cock's bar. Can you just give it a mix?
Give it a little mix?
Yeah, shuffle it up as much as you want. You can even look through the cards.
Okay.
And see if they're all different, yeah?
Okay.
You just say stop anytime you want.
Okay.
Okay?
Stop.
Right there?
Yep.
Remember the card.
Okay.
Don't forget it.
All right.
Forget it, the trick's over.
Okay.
Have your hand out like this.
All right.
All right, cool. Shuffle up the cards.
Okay. Shuffle again.
Mix it up as much as you want.
Okay. All right.
Again, until you're happy and it's... Here we go. We're gonna try to find your card, but not me. All of us. All right.
All of us.
Yeah, here we go. I'm gonna try to split the deck into 4 equal piles. I'll try my best to make them as equal as possible. I was never very good at math, but...
Don't try and tell me you're not good at cutting cards. They're exactly in 4
cheeky.
quarters.
Yeah.
I'm not very good with cards. Not very good at math.
I don't think that's funny, but yeah. All right, Akbar, you pick the card, right? You get to point to a pile, just point to one.
Just point to a pile?
Yeah, point to a pile.
That one.
All right, give it to someone other than yourself.
Okay. How about you get that one?
Oh! Point to another one.
Thank you. This one.
All right, give it to someone other than yourself.
All right. Boom.
All right,
All right,
and another one.
thank you.
Let's take this one.
All right, cool.
This is turning into a traditional magic trick. Dull, boring, long. I feel so much better. Ace of spades. Yeah, there you go. He's even dressed for like being on a cruise ship. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Feeling the top card right over there. Yeah, very good. And then shuffle like this, and then deal, and shuffle and deal. And I'm stopping here, but you guys
All right. I'll stop
don't
right
throw
here.
all your
Okay.
cards, obviously.
Okay. Okay. Keep
I was counting with 1, 2, 3, count.
I got 2.
All right. keep
I
going.
got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Was I supposed to have kept more, Shen?
That's okay. No. You can
I
throw
have
as many.
6.
All right, don't touch your cards anymore. So look in this pile. Look, I'm not gonna do anything funny. I would say about half of our cards are in here. Would you say that?
That's about 60%.
Yeah, 60%. That's very accurate.
Cheeky.
You're about to do something to us here, Shen.
What if I told you, even though all of that happened, that Jack of Clubs is in your pile?
In my pile?
Yeah.
Never.
What would you say? That's a 20% chance?
0.
Less.
Well,
than
okay.
20,
Well,
okay.
let's do better.
Okay.
What if it was at the top of your pile?
No, that's impossible.
Lift up the top card. Show them.
What is it?
Show us!
Don't do that. See, that's just a normal magic trick.
Well, I don't know. I don't think he's finished.
I hope not.
I reckon
That's what I'm
all
saying.
the
They've
cards
got to
they've-
all be the Jack of
Yeah.
Clubs. That or
Well,
something.
maybe all the ones that they throw into the middle are all the same card. And I
Yeah.
don't know. I bet it's going to be.
I need it to be more than that though. By his bar.
And you know, in poker, a 4 of a kind's the best hand.
Yeah.
That's why I have a Jack. Tyra, that's why you have a Jack.
What the hell?
And you're gonna have a Jack as well.
Oh my God! Oh my goodness! You are a card ninja warrior!
Even better if it can turn them all over. Do it. No. Okay.
That was still good. That was so. It was randomness. Order out of randomness. Very Jordan Peterson. Okay. What do you think of that? That was completely different.
For me, you know, I use my my layman's. You know, as a layman, just watching it, I think based on if you'd just seen him do that trick in isolation and not knowing who he was, and then you were at a wedding, and it was on a table, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
I think for the final of that,
Yes.
it was pretty lame, given
Yeah.
what he did for the semi-final.
Yeah.
It's like, really? Is that it? Turn them all over.
That's the last act that won him America's Got Talent.
And for me, I'm thinking, really? Seriously, I am. I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't.
But how much of it is the people that are voting, and this is where it gets into more of the show than it does the. How much the people are voting that are rooting for him and know that he's the best anyway because they've been following it for weeks, and then it's the point of who are you a fan of as opposed to who did the best act.
Yeah. He's almost taking a bow. He's in
Yeah,
the final.
exactly,
He's almost going,
yeah.
well, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
A little bit of that, but I know
Jack
it
of
was.
Hearts, yeah.
Jack of Hearts, yeah. Bunch of flowers.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And it's ta-da. But so the big budget one was clearly the semi-final, if you
Yes.
like, and that was super impressive. But it's kind of if he's going to do that again, you know, he's set his bar so high with that 9 of Hearts trick.
He worked so hard when he was at the semi. Then by the
He
time
worked
he got fully,
so
he didn't
hard
need to work
to
any
get it
harder.
up.
It was just,
that was a bit of a
Anticlimactic.
a bit of an anticlimax. Yeah, it was like, well,
the
okay.
cigarette after.
And it's still, and you know, you'll no doubt tell me that's still a really cool trick.
It's a really good
still
trick,
an incredibly good trick, and it's still really,
So
especially the randomness
yeah.
with the way they split things up and everything like that. You know, still awesome, and by anybody's standards, incredible trick. But when you've done what you've just done the
You
show
can't
before,
top yourself. Yeah.
I needed him. So that trick needed to be that he turned all the cards over.
But did he? Because
Yeah.
like you're saying, I agree with you. Actually, I think it's more of an encore as opposed to the final performance.
No, it's but he almost needed to really hit me with something like, oh my god,
Just to finish it off, just to say,
it needed to be
drop the mic.
a drop the mic of like, and there's a punchline which is impossible.
Ta-da!
Like, so you think of the, you know, and you know, you guys do this all the time.
Yeah.
You think, yeah, well, that's your card, and then they go, but you
Yeah.
know, pull one out, and then there's a punchline. There's a like, and because he's been so spectacular up to that point, he needed almost like a spectacular. Like, I've done that, and you think, yeah, and that's how I can do my little wink.
Yeah.
And by the way, or look in your pockets.
Yeah.
You've all got them in your pockets, or look here, or whatever. You know, something remarkable that goes way beyond just them turning over the floor. So things like that.
And hopefully we have watched this in the right order.
Yeah.
I assume.
but things.
We've gone around. Uh-oh! That just eradicates most of our conversation.
Well, yeah, because otherwise
We're talking about the sequence of events.
Yeah. Well, look, and it all applies. But you know, I mean, the other thing, of course, with today and the very organic nature. Obviously, he's got something, because if he's got 60 million people that are watching him, then obviously something works, right? Whatever that is, he's got 60 million people. If they're all going to vote for him, well, of course he's going to win. He can turn up and fart on stage, can't he? It doesn't really matter if they love him
and
enough.
it would be the greatest fart. It would be a fart that you'd never anticipate.
But it would be smoky white.
Yeah, smoky white fart.
Smoky white one, yeah.
Jack of Club.
But yeah, so yeah. Good old boy.
So from not having seen him at all before, you said earlier, is that right? To now having watched the whole overall arc of how he won America's Got Talent, which is one of the biggest talent shows.
Yeah.
So, like, what's your kind of final analysis, conclusion? Sort of like, I mean, you can't, like you say, you can't really knock it because it did its job. But sort of like, did you have a favourite performance? Did you have a favourite? Oh, that was a favourite trick, or a favourite, like, any final thought? Jerry Springer's final thoughts, like Paul's final thoughts on Shin Lim.
So it's weird because definitely the first. And then the one-upmanship of the second were the best,
right,
for me. So I don't think he really improved on himself. Yeah, the thing with the Nine of Hearts was incredible, but that was just a bigger version of what he'd done the second time that I watched it. Very much like anything, the first time you see something, it's
the shock.
It's the newness, it's the originalness, it's the chaos of it. It's that I don't know what's coming.
Yeah, the newness.
And of course, and it's the fact that you don't know. Which you could probably bring into life in general, you know, just keep going over the same thing, and that's why life's so dull if you just do that. But it's the fact I don't know what's going to happen, the surprise. That's what makes it work. It's not whether I think he's any good or not is irrelevant. If 60 million people think he's great and they want to watch him every day, well, that's it.
But at the same time, you know he's good. So
But he is, as it
he
happens.
deserves to have won it.
He is brilliant. He
Yeah.
does deserve to have won it,
Yeah.
and it's clear why 60 million people want to watch him.
Yeah.
Very clear. It's as simple as that.
And he did overcome adversity with his hands and all that kind of stuff. So it's not like just he just was lucky. There was so much stuff that he had to overcome to.
And that's it. So he clearly practices and puts all his time and effort into it. So there's no sitting on laurels. There's no. He's not there because he's lucky. Yeah, he's lucky in a sense that he lined up where 2 or 3 other magicians that might have been very close didn't.
But he's still got courage to.
And as a magician, you can appreciate how how hard that would be. There's like, I don't know, 20 million people watching this. It's the final of America's Got Talent. I don't know how many people, but you know,
we don't get stage fright, but you would get stage fright in that situation.
That stage fright. Well, that you can't not factor in that pressure.
Yeah.
And if he's still performing at that level under that much pressure, well, hat off. That's what I'm saying. Hat off to him. What a
Well
dude.
done, Shim. Well
Well
done.
done, dude. Keep rocking.
I think we'll end it there, shall we?
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate that. Thank
Enjoyed
you
it.
So, I hope it's been good.
Should people subscribe
Yeah, they should definitely subscribe.
to the channel?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and you'll be notified of our latest videos.